Hey. Yeah. Hey, trying to figure out who the hold this was. When people try to
So, just a few minutes ago, we were just sitting around talking, and Frederick brought up something about somebody jumping into his inbox. And so, as I was sitting here thinking about Candace and how busy she always is, and I'm surprised you had time for us today, me and Frederick, you feel privileged to be in her presence.
And it is.
But,
no, I'm just kidding.
But, it's, tell me about that, Candace, because I know, you have people jumping in your inbox quite frequently, I'm sure. If you don't,
shame on them.
She'll probably lie and say she doesn't. But
I really don't. But
okay,
it's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
It's cool.
So how would somebody approach you about dating you?
I'm old school.
What's that mean?
You have to tell me up front, like, hey, I think that you seem to really be a nice person. I want to get to know you better. Can I take you out?
In person.
No, it doesn't have to be in person.
Oh, okay.
But then online, it's just so much more complicating because there's so many people that use that, so it's just, you can't really feel the sincerity in it online. I mean, if that makes sense. So, yeah, you can, people do online dating and stuff, and that's cool. It's just like regular dating these days. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not that person. But about the schedule, I feel like it was kind of coming for me, just a little bit.
15-minute blocks.
Ooh.
You got 15 minutes.
Actually, I do 1 hour blocks, and I think it's important for my productivity.
Okay.
Honestly, all right, so I was in this relationship a long time ago, so I'll tell you about it, okay? I'll be very
Last
vulnerable.
Whenever they say this long time ago, it was 7 days ago.
Well, let me flip the outlets, because they're going to make me go the days of our lives, all right? All right, so, y'all remember that show?
Dude, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's the saying coming.
As the sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, right? So let me tell you about the days of my lives when I was in this relationship. Long story short, one of the chief complaints, because I'm a check-in girl, so I'm like, hey, let's do 30 to 60 day check-in. Normally about 60 to 90, honestly. Just it's a check-in.
I'm listening.
How have you been doing? How's everything? Is there anything that you need from me that I need to do better? See, look at y'all's faces. I feel like this is
I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know what it was called. I like it.
I call it a check-in.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah. Okay, go
Terminology.
ahead. Let's hear this story.
Oh, the guys are on me today, but it's cool because I'm not letting them come for me, ladies.
Check-in? What?
Not 30. I'm saying 60 to 90. That's what I'll say. About 60 to 90. 30 days, it goes so fast. So 60 to 90 day check-in. So all it is just checking to see, is there, and this is what I say. I'll be like, hey, babe, it's about that time again. I just wanted to check and see if there was anything that I could do for you or that I need to do better. All right? Now, we can talk about the check-in in a minute, but let me tell you what happened in my relationship I was in. So basically, he was saying, I don't really like it that... It's a thing. So he was like, I don't really care for the fact that I kind of schedule him in. But I mean, I feel, and I could be wrong, right? Like, look at y'all's faces.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
This is the thing. So this is how I feel about it. So I hear what you're saying, and I feel your energies, like Candace. That is kind of a thing. But I was just telling him that I feel that if let's say that our time, we're going to spend Thursdays together, anything after 5. Like if we're spending Thursdays together. If it's after 5 o'clock, cool. So I'll book it in my schedule so that I don't book anything else, and I'll turn I'll turn it pink or something for my personal time, and my assistant won't book anything there. So if there are events or something that's coming up, I can't do it because I'm gonna be with Bae. So I feel like that's cool because I'm being considerate and I won't be double booked in that section. And it's not that I'm scheduling him like he's not important. I'm putting it in my calendar because he is important. Absolutely. Like, you guys are giving me a hard time, but I feel like this makes sense. But y'all help me because this could be a problem. I'm single.
I get it.
So maybe that's a problem. Maybe I'm too structured.
I think everything.
But I ain't studying y'all. Whatever. I feel like it's gonna be okay, and that I can the way I want to. I need a man that's gonna be able to handle this
So
schedule.
okay. So the 90-day check-in.
Okay, we're going back.
Saying,
All right.
Okay, So how was the relationship going? Check in or not? I'm just talking to you every 6 months.
No.
Because that's what I get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
No.
I'm gonna hit you up in 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, we talk every day. You know, yeah. Like normally, if I'm dating someone, I'm talking to them pretty frequently. I'm consistent. I'm not saying I'm too. Now, people make time for what they want. Let's be real clear.
Okay.
When you make time for what you want, you're gonna make time to send that person a message. You're gonna make time because even text message is simple. I'm going through my day and I can still text you if I'm thinking about you.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, my 60 to 90 day check-in is how is our relationship and what am I doing and the same thing for you that maybe we can do better to make us last longer than this 90 days.
Okay, I get it now. It makes more sense.
I think everything about that structure is actually perfect. I like it. I think the only thing is the terminology.
Okay.
So many times that, especially if you're dating a black man, that we feel like just another number, just another part of it.
I mean, as a black woman, can we feel like just another number to check off of your list in your black book? Okay. I mean, we could all feel that way.
Or you could let me finish.
Okay.
Oh!
You're right.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
But no. So here's what I'm saying.
The show is natural. They need to know.
They gotta know this. They gotta know this part. They gotta know this part. So because we feel like a number, sometimes they may bring us right back into that box when you say, well, I'm going to book you in, or I'm going to schedule you, I'm going to book.
But I never say it like that.
Okay, if you don't, that's fine. That'll soften it up. But when I heard it, that was the only thing that made me cringe my butt cheeks a little bit. And when I was like, book me? Oh, no. Pink, no. Just be like, hey, look, I'm Thursday, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Just make it feel like it's normal. Make it feel like it's sporadic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But okay.
So do you think that's just, like for you, I know you said that worked for you. Is it because you're an entrepreneur and like your time is just so
right? Well, so what she said is perfect for me because I need that structure. Like, and even if it's her structure that she's giving me, it does give me a time to rebuttal to my and compare it to my structure or whatever, how I can fit it in my and actually come out with something that's realistic for both of us in the event that her and I were dating. That's kind of weird. I just put us together. We go together now, by the way. But so it put us in a position where the communication piece is now in full effect. We can talk, and I believe anything can work with the right communication.
That's real, but I mean that was a problem for him though. So
that was a problem
and maybe it could have been a problem because I was trying to figure out.
I bet you won't say his name.
No. You childish, bro. You petty. Oh, you petty.
If you was a gangster, if you really was a gangster, because you told me over there you was a gangster. I'm just saying.
You can't instigate me. Listen, this is the thing. I think maybe it was because he didn't. As an entrepreneur, I get it. I'm probably gonna work harder than anybody that I know. There ain't too many people
in a relationship with.
No. Just in life.
Okay.
I'm working harder than most people that I know. Okay. So most right. I can't say everybody, but
I don't even want
that. With me, no, I'm saying I'm going hard because I'm working right now for my last name so that in the next 5 to 10 years, I don't have to work. I could do whatever I want to do. So that's my objective, and I'm getting it in right now.
Woodruff.
Not. So with that in mind, this is my thought process though. If I'm getting it in right now, I'm not just going and watching TV with you because it's 6:00 and it's the end of the day. No, that's not what I'm doing. So he may have felt as if I wasn't putting him first in life because I'm getting it in right now. And I can understand that if you don't feel as if you're as important as my business. And then that's where I came into play to say, you know what? You're right because
I'm building something.
I'm building something that's greater than my right now. And if right now you can't understand that, maybe I don't even need to be in a relationship. And that's kind of the...
So did you have that conversation early on?
Yeah.
Like listen, this is how I move. Did you have that conversation? And he was like, yeah,
I was moving
fine.
like that when he met me.
And that's cool. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I think, you know what? I think that he liked the idea, and I think that dating an entrepreneur, I really like that. Yeah. It is attractive, and it is like, oh yeah.
You get with that dude or that woman.
That's good. You talk. You say it.
I see it all the time. I just why you like? What's up? What do you want to do? Well, I just like your ambition. I like the way you go after things. I like. Okay, cool. That's cool. Until you get with me. Right. And then you see how that schedule unfolds. And then you see how tough it is for me to fit different things. Not that you're not that important, but like you said, we're building something. My biggest thing is my legacy. Now, let me put you in that legacy. That's a different story.
Right.
But I am, at this point in my life, I'm thinking legacy. that's what's going to keep me going forward. That's what's going to keep me out of a lot of trouble as well.
Right.
The focus on that. So, and a lot of times entrepreneurs are fall into that area because they are not as one track. They can't. They don't have the ability to focus on just one thing.
Yeah.
They have to be going in different. They have to have those challenges to simply keep them out of trouble.
Well, and I mean, and to me, it's not even a trouble thing. My mindset is just based on my future. I'm not thinking about my right now.
Right.
So is that person not in your future though?
And that's the thing. So that's beautiful.
It's their choice.
That's beautiful. I'm so glad you said that. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because if I can work right now, it's not that I'm not paying attention to you. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see how you work with me. Mm-hmm. Like we talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z kind of thing.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? So if I am, and it's money, but it's deeper than that, exactly. Right? So if I'm getting it, what are you doing? Like, and I'm good if you work a job, if that's cool, because your job gonna fund our dream. I'm fine with that. We're gonna get our health insurance through you. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like we got strategies.
We're gonna make it work.
But if I'm getting it in and I'm working, I'm getting this, and I'm making things happen. Are you complaining to me? And now you're distracting me from what our vision should be as a couple together. But you're talking about your time and how you want to be held. Listen,
and that is very key because
it's just not the time for that right now.
The byproduct of that, especially with somebody who doesn't see the big picture. So he does that. Say he complains to Candace. Now she's distracted. So she loses a gap or something drops a ball at work. Mm-hmm. And so now she doesn't fulfill a goal. And now he's saying about like, see, I told you should be. No, Nick, the boy, you started that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And so you have to be on one accord. And I thought about this so much that I even created a dating app. Or a communication app by you. You like that plug, don't you? I feel so passionate about this, and I have for the last 2 years that I've created an app called Third Date. That's on Instagram at Third Date. Number 3 RDDATE. It releases this spring. Okay. It's a very, very, very interesting app that talks about sex, financial, spirituality, health, motivation, things that inspire you. 6 things, right? So and they talk about the taboo of those things. So you go through 1 through 3 levels. The first level being a little bit, hey, what's your favorite food, stuff like that. The last level may be what's your favorite position. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get through those taboo conversations, whether it's finances, about your business, the tough ones that can help, I guess, build a bridge over these communication gaps that
makes sense.
Puts us in relationships like we're talking about right now.
That makes sense. What you think? Because you ain't said much. You've been over here like...
Because he's trying to flip that mortgage. He want that mortgage.
Man, listen, that's where I'm at. Close your home loan.
But as a family, I could get a larger home loan together, but then let me give you strategy. I mean, maybe... I'm going to leave it alone today. Listen, we're going to train you on how to get your home loans in a smart way. But this is the thing, Tate. As a family, most time families, as a unit, are they more likely to buy homes than single people?
Say the question again.
Mm-hmm.
Are single people buying more homes than families, or vice versa?
So what I'm saying, it's really a single family, not really a 2-parent
household.
Yeah. Parent household. You're saying a lot more, like we talked before, mm-hmm. about a lot of my clients are single mothers, mm-hmm. and they're working, and they're pretty much taking on their responsibility to change their lives.
That makes sense.
So I think it's that it really.
And they single because it's hard out here as an entrepreneur to be with a man.
Yeah, but
men,
they not
it's
entrepreneurs
hard.
Though.
They ain't entrepreneurs.
Say something crazy.
They gonna work their day job.
Say something crazy.
But no, I don't think. I think being with an entrepreneur, and if you look at a lot of successful entrepreneurs, a lot of them are single early on, or they go through several relationships before they just land somewhere where they.
With one person.
Yeah. Well, this is my person.
Not me. I'm talking to somebody else.
But I just think it starts early on. You set an expectation about how we're gonna move. These are gonna be my time. I don't like the little check-in deal, but I guess it makes sense in theory. It? No, I don't. But I think it makes sense.
Can you tell me why not?
Yeah, because.
Me feel like kindergarten.
Yeah, no, it's. I understand. I just don't like it.
Why not? I'm asking you a question.
I do not like it. I don't like that 90-day check-in. I want to check in 90 days every day. I don't want to talk that much. Like.
So you don't want to communicate?
No, I do. But not a 90-day check-in.
It's not good, Tate. You're not really making yourself look
we
good
don't-
right now.
We don't have to know. This is the thing.
I never do, you know.
He know we
Yeah,
never
that's-
like really
yeah.
agree on things. When he says I agree, then that's the end of the show.
It's
But
like
that's
he
the thing.
say, I
No,
know he does.
no, this the thing. So you're telling me, and it doesn't. You're making it sound like it's a real structured kind of sit down. We might just be
Yeah,
going
it
out to
sounds like
eat.
a real structured sit down.
I'm a structured person, so I
Right,
sound
so it's
structured,
gonna
but
be
it
a
don't
real
always
structured
look like
sit down.
that. It doesn't always
You're
look
right,
that
you're
way.
right, okay.
Listen,
It's
we
not
may go out to
structured.
eat, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm really wanting you to understand
And
this
this is my
because
sit down for a 90-day.
no,
You wouldn't
that's
even
not
know
what
it.
we
Okay.
saying.
No, but
I don't say
no.
that. But in my
He
head,
knows.
it's time.
He knows, you know.
You can feel it. He can feel it.
He knows,
The pressure
you know.
on it.
We going out to eat. Listen, we're going out to eat.
3 months.
And
On this
not
month.
every 3 months. This may just be our timeline. And in my head, I'm probably gonna schedule it around it anyway because it's in my calendar to do my check-in. I got a lot on my mind.
You're right. I love it though.
I got a lot on my mind,
What color
and
is
I
that?
help a lot of people.
Blue on your
Real
chest.
funny. I help a lot of people with different things, so I schedule everything.
All right.
I do. Like I schedule for me to drink water.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Because if I'm busy and I'm talking to clients all day, right?
You're a little parched.
I may not think to do so. So it's just me. That's my personality. I need a man that'll be able to understand that. But I'm not telling him today is our 60 or 90-day check-in day, honey. I'm just be like, so what's up? Is there anything that you want from me that I need to do better?
That's not how it
I know
sounded.
I've been busy lately, so is everything okay? Is there anything you want from me?
Okay.
And I'd ask that. That's what it looks like. It's
Okay.
not. That's just what I call it
Okay,
in my
okay,
structured lane.
okay.
But I'm not gonna treat him like that.
I don't. I'm
Terminology
just saying,
was-
that's,
we
that's
switch
how it
up.
sounds.
Wait, terminology was everything. So I got to work on my
switch
message
up.
and how I
Yeah.
give it to the man. Is that what it is?
Maybe so.
Ugh.
Yeah, that check-in.
I mean, communication. is 2 from last time I checked. Communication. So
But
you're
my
right,
thing
you're right
is,
on.
Ananias talking about he don't want to talk at all. What are you talking about? See, that's what I'm talking about. That was this video I seen the other day, and it was this cartoon girl and a cartoon guy, and they were sitting at the table, and she was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Good morning, beautiful." And she looked at the clock, and it was like 12:18, and she was like, "Oh, well, good afternoon. So how was your day?" And he was like, "Chill." And she was like, "What kind of things you like to do?" "All kind of things."
No contact. no
Okay,
substance.
what kind of things do you like to do? So you sound like that.
I just
It's like
disagree.
you.
I don't know. I just don't like it. It's cool. Though.
Like, talk to me. See, that's what I'm saying. See, ladies, this is what I'm talking about. Help me help you. Because if you,
Please.
please. Because if you just tell me what's up,
We can
like,
fix it.
we can fix it.
Okay.
Here would be my advice, and just in that scenario, and I'll say this both for ladies and men. If you are in a situation like they just had, right, where she has to pretty much pry an answer at him,
Jesus.
she don't need to be in that situation. All right, so people have to understand when it's time to detach. If I was in a situation with, and I knew I carried the same standard she did as far as kind of checking up every 90 days or whatever, 60 days, and they not with it, I'm not either. I was taught, I was learned. It's different than taught and learned. Learned, you went through that stuff. I was learned that if somebody doesn't want you, you don't chase them down. The best thing that can happen is they come back right and they eventually leave you again. They're going to hurt you even worse. I learned that in 6th grade. Y'all think I'm playing?
I'm not.
I learned that in 6th grade. I cried. Last time I ever cried over one. I ain't have to after that. I learned a valuable lesson.
It makes sense.
They don't want you. Move it on.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, and I don't really think that's my thing. So the 60-day check-in, 90-day check-in, you still hadn't answered my question.
No, I'm gonna leave that alone.
He said-
I'm gonna leave it alone.
He said
No,
no.
that's your thing. I understand. I understand how you structure your life, your dating life, the way you.
The fact that she knows the exact date her
Like
baby's
this,
going to be born,
uh,
even though she's not even pregnant.
Don't do that.
Is that on the
That's not cute. That's not cute. You know what? I'm leaving
You said
them.
that's on the calendar.
I'm not. No, listen.
We love you, Candace.
They make me feel like I need to go do something different
No,
in
you
life.
good.
So
You
I'm
good.
going.
No,
We're gonna
if-
talk
if
about.
it's-
You know
if
what,
it's not
ladies?
for you-
Comment and gentlemen, comment. Do something for me. Comment and tell me what y'all think about the 60 to 90-day checkup. Comment and talk about this communication and how we're missing it, because obviously we're missing it. You can see it, right? I'm surrounded by guys and they think I'm crazy.
And comment and like the Third Date app on Instagram.
Absolutely. And go and
Hey, when is it going live?
Spring. Last part of spring.
Okay.
Awesome.
So is it gonna be on Android and Apple?
Android and Apple.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's good.
Let me know when it comes out so I can download it and check it out.
And comment
See the life.
below and make sure you all subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Can y'all tell them to subscribe? Subscribe because the guys they killing me out here, and I don't know. And maybe it's me. It could be me, right?
It's not you. It's an entrepreneur. You know, that's how all entrepreneurs are.
I don't know. Not all of them, but most of them.
I mean, I just tried to give you something. I just tried to help you.
I want to make this very clear. I'm actually on her side about the 90. I'm just not with the terminology. I get everything she's saying. I'm with it. I'm like,
because Venus and Mars talking, right?
I don't know what that means.
They say guys are from Jupiter,
no.
Women are.
What?
No.
Two different
Something like that.
Venus and Mars.
I don't know.
How you gonna go to Jupiter?
That's what they said. It's a little jingle, right?
That's little giants. They was like, boys have penises and girls have vaginas. That's how
No, whatever. Listen, subscribe below because I'm done talking to y'all, okay? I'm done. Make sure you subscribe below, and we'll see each and every one of you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Y'all crazy.
That was my crowded.
Coffee in the coffee in the coffee. Coffee in the coffee in the coffee.